Hi friends, today I'm going to show you how to replace or clean a mass airflow sensor. Here we go. Alright friends, the first thing we need to do is locate where the mass airflow sensor is. They're usually located on the sides of the engines, and majority of them are contained at the air intake housing, which is in this car, a Scion TC 2006 is down here. Again, usually a mass airflow sensor is usually at the air intake housing. They're usually at the sides of the engine, like on this case. What the mass airflow sensor does is measure how much air is incoming into your engine. The second thing you need to do is usually locate where that mass airflow sensor is. In this Scion TC 2006, it's located right here. Sometimes they come in different forms or shape. Sometimes they're deeper into the housing or earlier into the housing. The third thing you need to do is you need to figure out if it's a bolt or just regular screws. In this case, they just use regular Phillips screws. So then I'm just going to get a regular screwdriver and I'm just going to unbolt it and we can go from there. I'd ordered a replacement Denso part. So now I'm just going to remove it. First, we're just going to unplug it up here. There's usually a small wiring harness you have to remove for any mass airflow sensor, and then we can remove the bolts or screws, which I'm going to do now. Remember, it's always good to keep your air sensor clean. You can either use isopropyl alcohol or a mass airflow sensor cleaner, which is under $6. This will help optimize your fuel settings and make sure your performance of your car is up top notch. And if you, like me, have a little bit extra dollars, you can buy a new one rather than just cleaning it out. So I'm just going to pull it out. Just like that. Most air sensors will look like this, especially on the Japanese cars. Some will be bigger, but they tend to look like this. And usually the sensor is in here. So if you have a cleaner, like isopropyl alcohol or a mass airflow sensor cleaner, you'll just spray this down here as well as in there and give it a good dry. Just let it air dry and you'll put it back in. Alright, so this is the old one. I'm now gonna unbox the new one. It's from Denso. It's right here. See, the new one and the old one look exactly the same. This one is made in Denso, is made in Japan, but this one is Denso, but it says made in Mexico. I'm just gonna unbox it. Again, if you want to save money, just spray it down with isopropyl alcohol or a mass airflow sensor cleaner here and here, and let it air dry and you're good to go. But if you're like me and you want to ensure that everything is brand new, just buy a new one and just plug and play. So we're just gonna put it back in here. We're gonna put the two screws back and then the wiring harness. So the wiring harness we're gonna put in. You hear the click. Now we're just gonna put the screws back into place. Once it's secured tightly, that you know the bolts or screws are in and the wiring harness is back, you give it a test drive and that's it. That's all it takes. Very simple. You'll save yourself at least maybe $50 to $100 from going to an automotive place or dealership. Alright friends, that's how you replace or clean your mass airflow sensor. That's all it takes. Very easy and simple job. Please like and subscribe.